what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and crack this case wide open. So guys, today I want to talk to you all about Joshua Brown. Now for those of you that don't know who Joshua Brown is, he's actually a key witness in the Botham'S case. And he actually heard the commotion after Botham'S was shot in his apartment, right? So let me clarify myself before I go any further. Joshua Brown was a key witness in the Botham'S case because 10 days later, after the fact that he testified against Amber Guyger, this man was found shot dead at his apartment complex, all right? Now, everybody is talking about this on social media. People are saying that the cops are involved with assassinating Joshua Brown because he testified against Amber Guyger. So guys, I'm gonna play you a short clip of Joshua Brown testifying at the Amber Guyger trial, and then I'll be back.
We're not in a rush, okay?
Yeah, we need a moment.
Deputy Johnson. She's like, you retired.
All right.
So Joshua, I want to clear something up. You said when you hit the corner between the two hallways, you heard what sounded like commotion or surprise, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And it said that you heard voices that were kind of inaudible.
Like two voices mixing together at the same time, so that I couldn't make out what either one of them was saying.
Do you recall ever hearing someone say, "Hey, put your hands up" at a loud tone?
No, ma'am.
Or "Show me your hands"?
No, ma'am.
Or giving any type of those other commands that you would hear police say on TV?
No, ma'am.
All right, let me say this, guys. Now, according to his testimony, if you would go back and just look at the whole entire testimony, Joshua Brown states that he met Botham'S on the day that he was killed, basically because the both of them got a visit from the leasing office due to a noise complaint.
September 6th, 2018.
Okay.
Where were you residing at the time?
Southside Flats,
What was your apartment number?
1437.
Earlier that day, did you get a visit from the leasing office?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell the court about that?
The leasing people came, knocked on our doors, and it was like they had a noise complaint. It was around like 2 p.m. It was kind of odd because there wasn't no noise.
Okay, and you said our doors. When you say our, who are you referring to?
Both door. They came and knocked on me and Bo's door, and just that's how I actually met him, because he came out of the door.
Okay. And that was on the day of September 6, 2018 at about 2 something in the afternoon?
Yeah, around like 1 or 2.
Okay. And you said it was for a purpose of a noise complaint, but there was no noise?
Right.
Okay. And that was your first time meeting Botham'S?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did y'all have a conversation that day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What did y'all talk about?
Basically how me and Bo were both smoking weed, and we kind of knew that it was coming to our door because of maybe the scent of the weed.
Okay. And
All right, so the reason why I brought this particular aspect of the case up is because you would have thought that Joshua Brown knew Botham'S more than just one day because of how emotional Joshua Brown seemed to be in the courtroom. Now, I do know that you don't have to know someone through and through just to feel compassion and sympathy for something bad that has happened to someone. But I'm wondering, did this young man have some type of inclination that his life could be in danger because he was testifying against a cop? Now, 3 months after Botham'S murder, Joshua Brown took it upon himself to move to another apartment complex that was about 5 miles down the road. Now, check this out, y'all. Botham'S gets killed in September of 2018. Joshua Brown, who was a key witness in the case, got shot back in November of 2018. I wonder, were they trying to plot on Joshua Brown's life? You know, the police force, I wouldn't put it past them, to keep him from being able to show up to testify against Amber Guyger. It's not far-fetched. Now, in regards to Joshua Brown being shot back in November of 2018, they're trying to say it could have been someone from his past that wanted to set the record straight and get back at him for whatever happened in the past. But see, this is the problem that I'm having, guys, is the fact that Joshua grew up in Florida. He grew up in Jacksonville, Florida, and he graduated from South Florida. Now, are you trying to tell me that someone came all the way from Florida to Dallas to get their face back from Joshua Brown from a past beef that they had? Now, I know it's possible that somebody from his hometown or from his home state could have moved to Dallas, could have seen him that night outside of the strip club and realized that he was still angry with Joshua Brown for whatever situation took place, and then decided to shoot him on that night. But see, the problem that I have with it is that it's only 2 months after the fact that Amber shot Botham Jean in his apartment. And this is the thing. Josh testified that he saw Amber leaving Botham Jean's apartment after the shooting, right? So what makes you think that Amber didn't see Joshua? He also testified that she was panicking and that she was on the phone acting very frantic and very nervous. So what makes you think that Amber didn't witness that Joshua could be a key witness in the case that was going to be built against her? That this is a case where this man Josh became an innocent bystander just because he lived across the hall from Botham Jean. It cost him his life, in my opinion, because I believe that this was an assassination. Whether the cops did it or not, you can definitely feel or have the assessment that they put someone up to the task to take this man's life for testifying against Amber. Again, let me run this by you, right? Because a lot of people want to say it could just be a coincidence. Let me tell you. Botham Jean got shot last year, 2018, in the month of September. Joshua got shot in November. A key witness in the case got shot 2 months later, right? And then this year, after he did testify against Amber, he gets shot dead. Listen, I don't believe it, not one bit. And let me say this, the guy that you see in the photo right here, Mekhi Johnson, you remember him? He's the cat from 2016 that shot those officers down in Dallas. I'm not saying that that was right at all. I'm not here trying to promote that, but what I'm saying is an event that occurred, and I want to tie it to the Dallas Police Department. See, for one, they have never gotten over this. So they're definitely ready to draw all weapons towards anyone that has a shade of color to them, because they're not over what happened in 2016. So when you have Joshua Brown, a key witness in the case, I definitely wouldn't put it past the Dallas Police Department to want to make an example out of anyone that's an African American due to the simple fact of what happened in 2016. So they're very trigger happy down there. And I just think that this brother Josh got caught up, man, just having information about this situation dealing with this cop. You know what I'm saying? I think they railroad this brother, and I'm gonna stick to what I believe in. So real quick, let's pivot, and I wanna focus on Iyanla, all right? Iyanla, Fix My Life. You know what I'm saying? That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking. Yep, thought I was gonna say it, didn't you? Nah, y'all ain't gonna catch me out there like that. I was not gonna disrespect her as a woman, but I almost did. But this is the thing, guys. Listen. Iyanla gave her 2 cents of an opinion on the situation where the judge consoled Amber and also talked about Botham Jean's brother asking for a hug. All right, I want to show you guys this clip and then I'll be back to end the video.
That's been heard around the world right now is the judge hugging Amber Geiger. People are saying no, people are saying yes.
Yeah.
Tell me your thoughts.
You know, I find it very interesting that you go into court and they want you to put your hand on the Bible and swear to God, but then they don't want you to act like a godly being in the process. So the judge hugging this woman brings humanity to our legal system, which is what's missing, which is why we have so many people rotting in jail for non-violent crimes, because the humanity is gone. So, and if we weren't in the courtroom, I'm not clear why we think we have an opinion. Why can't that judge do what she did from her heart and her mind to serve Miss, I should just call her Amber, to serve Amber? Why can't she just do what was in her heart and her mind?
Sure. So his brother and the judge, they both gave her hugs, so forgiveness is definitely in order.
Forgiveness isn't for the other person. Forgiveness is for you. I am so proud of that young man for claiming his right not to spend the next 10, 15 years in anger and upset with the woman who's in jail. He said his brother would have forgiven her. That's legacy. And when we want to honor those that we love, we do what they would do in their honor. So I'm glad he made that choice not to waste his life being upset with her. I'm glad that he made the choice to honor his brother's legacy. And I'm glad that as a black man, you understand, he became a demonstration for other black men about how to move from one step to the next.
I want to see footage of this black judge hugging black people that were about to be sent away to prison. I really wish that somebody would, come out with that footage, because I don't believe that it's ever happened. This judge was straight up tap dancing. She knew that this was a national story. It was her chance to audition for all of the white people out there that were gonna get teary-eyed because this black judge was showing compassion and love to someone that shot down a member of her own race in cold blood, and then gave her a parting gift, and that was the Bible. White people love to see black people show mercy and grace to white supremacy. And this is what, this judge did. And listen, when you look at Iyanla, I'm not surprised. Isn't she a product of Oprah? They all fit in that same category. So this doesn't surprise me, coming from someone that is out here trying to fix everybody else's life except her own. We as black people have to understand that this is why we can't get anywhere, because there's certain people within our community that will always conform to white supremacy, and that's just the bottom line. But anyway, guys, I don't want to make too long of a video, but I'm gonna let this go and let y'all have at it in the comments. Drop down and give me your true thoughts and assessments on this whole entire video, all right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll get with you in the next video, all right? Peace.